Hey, it's Charlene with Pure and Healthy Hair. As you all know, I'm a hairstylist in the Dallas-Fort Worth, specifically Plano area, and I've been a stylist for 30 years. So I've seen it all, done it all, and there's a big thing out now. It's just so many products. So many products. So during the pandemic, I took some time and did some research on how to come up with your own product line. I really got sick of looking for different things that actually work for my hair myself and also for my clients. So I've taken these last 2 years and really taken my time and created a line for dry hair. It doesn't have to be specifically curly hair, but it is better for curls because there are styling products that helps with curls. So let's talk about it. We have two shampoos. One is a cleansing shampoo that you can use weekly that has infused organic peppermint that actually tingles on the scalp and helps promote growth. It has tea tree oil and witch hazel to cleanse your hair strands and your scalp. We're always promoting growth. There's nothing out there that's going to make your hair grow. Your hair grows out of your hair follicles on its own. But what's important is that you keep your scalp clean and moisturized, and it tingles on the scalp. So that's how you know it's working with it promoting growth. And then our next shampoo is a moisturizer. So if you have a problem with dryness, which most curly hair is dry, the best thing to do, don't go reach for your creams, don't go reach for your gels and all these different things that you're thinking that's going to moisturize your hair. The only thing that moisturizes your hair is water and a moisturizing shampoo. That's the only way to get moisture in your hair. So if it's dry, you need to shampoo and start all over because you're supposed to be shampooing your hair every 5 to 7 days. So the moisturizer is infused, and that's a big word, and I'll explain to you in a minute, infused with vitamin E and organic jojoba. Jojoba oil is one of the main moisturizers in hair products. It is great for dryness. And also, it is great for your scalp, too. So you have to remember, you're not only treating your hair, but your scalp also to keep it moisturized. So you don't have to reach for any types of greases or heavy oils to moisturize your scalp. So just shampoo on time, and you won't have a problem. Another thing I want to tell you about with both of the shampoos, it is a great detangler. So once you wet your hair down really good and emulsify the shampoo in your hands first, and then put it on your hair, and you're going to shampoo anywhere between 2 to 3 times, especially if you use a lot of products. So once you've done that, you'll be able to rake through your hair so easily. That jojoba oil goes in and really conditions and moisturizes that hair, and it helps loosen up those strands that has shedded. And you know what I mean when I'm talking about strands that shedded if you have curly hair. Don't forget, you lose 100 strands a day. Okay, and then your next step after you've done your shampoos is you're going to add more moisture with a conditioner. You want to use a conditioning, moisturizing conditioner at least once a week right after your shampoo. So we have Better Curl Days moisturizing shampoo. And as you can see, jojoba infused with jojoba. Let's talk about infused. So there's a difference between the products that you purchase, maybe in a grocery store or a beauty supply that is not affiliated with a professional line. Professional shampoos and conditioners are made just a little bit different. They have less water, they have more of the ingredients that you need, and the molecules of each ingredient is micro. It's so much smaller. So when products are infused with the ingredients that you need, you're going to have a better chance of the actual conditioners to moisturize your hair. Okay, so your third step is definitely going to be some type of leave-in, especially if you have tangles. So we also have a leave-in treatment that is also a heat protectant if you use the hair dryer or diffuser. So the heat protectant and all of the products pretty much have the same ingredients, but each product is made for a different thing. So a leave-in conditioner is to detangle the hair and also protect it from the heat, okay? And that's a leave-in conditioner that you can use anytime. You can use it daily if you need to refresh later on that evening, or whatever you need, okay? And now we have 3 styling products. So I'm not a big fan of, like I said, I am not a big fan of creams because they build up on your hair so bad. They keep your hair dirty and it's just too much. It's too much. So I personally like the foam or the mousses that help with your curls. Depending on your curl texture, if you're like a 3, you can even be a 4. Any hair type can use this. It just depends on what you're doing. So if you're doing 2-strand twists, flat twist, wash and goes, this is the product for you. It is infused, there's the word again, infused with silk proteins. So this means not only is it going to leave your hair not frizzy, but it's going to smooth down the cuticle. And once it dries, you won't have a problem with frizzing. And another thing about this product, it is so light. It's just water and a little bit of product and a little bit of water, a little bit of ingredients and air. So you want the lightest things on your hair to prevent you from having like build up and having to shampoo your hair more than once a week, which who wants to do that? So if you have something a little lighter, then you won't have to shampoo as much and you won't have as much build up and your hair won't be as dry. But this is a product you can use later on. Like after you style, if you still have a little frizz, you can put it on your curls and leave it, and it will wipe the frizz away like magic. Okay, so our next product, we have 2 sizes of oil shine. So like I said, I'm not a fan of the creams and the oils and the butters. So when it comes to oils, you want to use something very light. So I came up with the scents lavender and vanilla. So they smell so good. So like I said, it comes in 2 sizes. And you can find everything on the website. But this is an oil that the molecules are so small, it's not going to build up on the hair. It's not going to feel greasy. And it's going to leave your hair super light and fluffy. And so will the foam. Okay? Our next product is a new product. Okay? So I needed something with a little bit, the foam is more of a medium hold. So if you need something just a little bit more firm, more hold, then we came out with our gel. The gel is in this size bottle for a reason. When you're using gels, you want to make sure your hair is saturated a lot, like it needs to be dripping wet. So just make sure your hair is extremely wet while using the gel. And it also smells really good. Okay? And you notice that it is a jelly form. Trust me, a little bit goes a long way. And that's the thing about hair products that you purchase from a stylist or a salon. We make sure we make it super concentrated so you'll use more water and you won't run out as fast. So make sure that you're using your salon brand products differently from using your store-bought or grocery store products, because they have more ingredients, so much more concentrated, and of course it's going to last a whole lot longer. All right, our very last product is for color treated hair, and as you can see, I'm blonde, and of course I hate the brass. So anytime that you pre-lighting your hair, you're breaking bonds. So you want to make sure that you have a treatment that you can take home, and make sure you go to the salon for your treatments too, because there's no treatments out there like the treatments that we have in salon. And if you use too much of protein-based things, you will end up really drying your hair out, and it breaks it off. So this is a conditioner, a treatment called Pure Blonde, and it is for blonde hair. It's to maintain your color and to replace those bonds that are created by loss of cuticle and loss of the hair structure. You have 4 different layers of hair on your hair strands. So each layer of hair has to be conditioned when you have lightening services. So each bond needs to be replaced, okay? So when you lighten, you're breaking bonds, and you have to use treatments with great amino acids, not protein, not straight protein, because it just sits on top of the hair and it doesn't condition each layer of the hair. So the Pure Blondes, Pure Tone, will not only tone the hair, but it will replace all of the bonds that you have broken in the color process. Okay, so go to pureandhealthyhair.net, and there's a questionnaire to see exactly what products that you need. And if you have any questions, hit me in my inbox. You can definitely go to pureandhealthyhair.net right down here and purchase any products. Contact me if you need to make an appointment at pureandhealthyhair.net. You guys have a blessed day. We have a bunch of things coming up in the future. Looking forward to seeing and talking to you. Okay? Your healthy hair care provider, Charlene Bell.